The Galapagos Islands are a volcanic archipelago. They are located in the Pacific Ocean, west of Ecuador. These islands are famous for their unique wildlife. Charles Darwin's studies here inspired his theory of evolution. The Galapagos are home to many species found nowhere else. Giant tortoises roam the highlands. Marine iguanas bask on volcanic rocks. Blue-footed boobies perform their comical mating dances. These islands are a living laboratory of evolution. These natural treasures are under threat. We must understand these threats to protect them. The future of these amazing islands depends on us. Invasive species are a major problem. These non-native plants and animals have been introduced to the islands, often unintentionally, and they pose a significant threat to the delicate ecosystems here. Goats, rats, and insects have arrived on the islands, often brought by human activity. These species can reproduce rapidly and spread across the islands, causing widespread damage. These invaders compete with native species for food and habitat, often outcompeting them and leading to a decline in native populations. The unique flora and fauna of the islands are particularly vulnerable to these aggressive newcomers. This disrupts the natural balance of the ecosystem, leading to a cascade of negative effects. The intricate relationships between species are thrown off, causing long-term damage to the environment. Overfishing is another serious threat. The waters around the islands are rich in marine life, but they are not limitless. Unsustainable fishing practices can quickly deplete fish populations. Illegal fishing depletes marine life, targeting species that are crucial to the health of the marine ecosystem. This includes not only fish, but also other marine creatures that play vital roles in the food web. Sharks, sea cucumbers, and other species are targeted, often for their high market value. This exploitation can lead to the collapse of local populations and disrupt the balance of marine life. This damages the delicate food web of the Galapagos Marine Reserve. Coral reefs and other critical habitats are particularly vulnerable, and their destruction can have far-reaching consequences. Tourism, while important for the local economy, must be managed carefully. The influx of visitors can put a strain on the natural resources and infrastructure of the islands. Too many visitors can damage fragile habitats, trampling vegetation, disturbing wildlife, and contributing to erosion and other forms of environmental degradation. Pollution from boats and waste disposal are also concerns. The increase in marine traffic and improper waste management can lead to pollution, which harms both terrestrial and marine ecosystems. We must balance the needs of tourism with the protection of the islands. Sustainable tourism practices are essential to ensure that the natural beauty and biodiversity of the Galapagos are preserved for future generations. The Galapagos Marine Reserve is a vital part of conservation. Established in 1998, it protects a vast area of ocean around the islands. This reserve helps to safeguard marine life and their habitats. Efforts are underway to combat illegal fishing. Patrol boats monitor the waters. New technologies help to track fishing vessels. International cooperation is essential to enforce fishing regulations. Scientists are studying the marine ecosystem. They are learning about the life cycles of sharks, whales, and other creatures. This knowledge helps to develop effective conservation strategies. Section 4. Safeguarding the land. The Galapagos Islands are a unique and fragile ecosystem, home to many species found nowhere else on Earth. Eradicating invasive species is crucial. These non-native plants and animals can outcompete and displace the native species, disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Projects are underway to remove goats, rats, and other invaders. These animals, introduced by humans, have caused significant damage to the native flora and fauna. This involves trapping, hunting, and sometimes even using poison. These methods, though harsh, are necessary to protect the native species and restore the natural environment. These efforts are helping to restore the island's natural balance. As invasive species are removed, native plants and animals can begin to recover and thrive once more. Rewilding programs are reintroducing native species. Birds, reptiles, and other animals are being carefully reintroduced to their natural habitats. Giant tortoises, once endangered, are being bred in captivity. These gentle giants play a crucial role in their ecosystem, helping to shape the landscape by grazing on vegetation. Young tortoises are then released into the wild. This not only boosts their population but also helps to restore their role in the ecosystem. As they graze, they help to maintain the health of the vegetation and create habitats for other species. Habitat restoration is another important aspect. Reforestation efforts are underway to bring back native trees and plants that have been lost due to human activity and invasive species. Native plants are being replanted. These plants provide food and shelter for the native wildlife, helping to support a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Erosion control measures are being implemented. By stabilizing the soil and preventing erosion, these measures help to protect the landscape and the habitats of the native species. These actions help to create healthy environments for wildlife to thrive. The combined efforts of eradication, rewilding, and habitat restoration are essential to safeguarding the unique biodiversity of the Galapagos Islands for future generations. Section 5. Communities and Sustainable Tourism. Local communities are vital partners in conservation. They rely on the islands for their livelihoods. They are involved in tourism, fishing, and conservation work. Their knowledge and support are essential. Sustainable tourism is key to the island's future. Visitors are educated about responsible behavior. They are encouraged to minimize their impact on the environment. This ensures that future generations can enjoy the Galapagos. Income from park fees supports conservation. Tourists pay a fee to enter the Galapagos National Park. This money funds research, conservation projects, and park management. Section 6. Hope for the future. Despite the challenges, there is hope for the Galapagos. Conservation efforts are making a difference. Populations of some endangered species are recovering. The islands remain a beacon of hope for conservation. The Galapagos have shown us the power of nature. They have taught us about evolution and the interconnectedness of life. They inspire us to protect our planet for future generations. We must continue to support conservation efforts. We can donate to organizations working to protect the islands. We can spread awareness about the importance of conservation. Section 7. Our Shared Responsibility. The future of the Galapagos Islands is in our hands. These islands are not just a destination. They are a living, breathing ecosystem that requires our care and attention. Each one of us has a role to play in their preservation. Whether you are a visitor or a local resident, your actions can have a significant impact on the environment. By making responsible choices, we can help to ensure that these natural wonders continue to thrive. Simple actions like recycling, reducing plastic use, and choosing eco-friendly products can make a big difference. When you visit the Galapagos, choose tour operators committed to sustainability. These operators follow practices that minimize environmental impact and support local conservation efforts. Follow the rules and regulations of the national park. These guidelines are in place to protect the delicate ecosystems and ensure that wildlife is not disturbed. Be mindful of your impact on the environment. Stay on designated paths to avoid trampling vegetation and use binoculars to observe wildlife from a distance without causing stress to the animals. Support organizations working to protect the islands. These groups are dedicated to preserving the unique biodiversity of the Galapagos through research, conservation projects, and community education. Your donations can help to fund research, conservation projects, and educational programs. Every contribution, no matter how small, can make a difference in the fight to protect these islands. Spread the word about the Galapagos. Share your experiences and the importance of conservation with your friends and family. Share your experiences with others. Your stories can inspire others to visit the Galapagos responsibly and support conservation efforts. Encourage them to learn more about these amazing islands and the importance of conservation. The more people know about the Galapagos, the more they can contribute to their preservation. Together, we can make a difference. Community efforts and global awareness can lead to significant positive changes for the Galapagos. Let us work together to protect the Galapagos Islands, a true wonder of the natural world. By uniting our efforts, we can ensure that these islands remain a sanctuary for future generations to enjoy.